Hello ladies, my name is Kabuko Chileshe Kabwela and I'll be taking you in this tutorial. So to begin with, let's start by describing what journalism is. Journalism, in the simplest of terms, is the gathering of information on a particular subject and reporting the findings and conclusions to a wider audience through either print, which can be newspapers or magazines, broadcast media like TV and radio, and digital media such as social media. And the key functions of journalism is to first and foremost inform, educate, and entertain. Journalism plays a critical role in preserving democracy and society at large. It is one of the reasons why it's referred to as the fourth estate from the judiciary, executive, and legislature. And it is important to understand the principles and ethics that are involved in practicing journalism. So to begin with, as a journalist who practices good ethics, you need to abide by the Society for Professional Journalists Code of Ethics. Ethic number 1 is to seek truth and report on it. What this simply means is that good journalism should always practice accuracy and fairness. As a journalist, be skeptical. Ensure that you verify all your information before releasing it. Make use of original and reliable sources, as this will help you avoid future complications such as being sued. And lastly, but not the least, in seeking truth and reporting on it, ensure that accuracy always comes before a scoop. The second ethic that you need to remember and practice is minimizing harm. Remember that every person that you deal with in your career or in your path is deserving of respect, and you should treat them with the same standard that you expect yourself to be treated with. Ensure that when you're covering people like juveniles, victims of abuse, people that may not have a lot of experience or cannot give consent, that you use heightened sensitivity. The third ethic is to act independently. Resist any kind of internal or external pressure to compromise your story. Fourthly, the last ethic that you need to abide by is to be accountable and transparent in your reporting. Other things that involve good journalism include answering the following questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how. These are commonly known as the 5 W's and H. A recap is seek truth and report on it. Secondly, minimize harm. Thirdly, act independently. And lastly, be accountable and transparent. So that is something that you need to consider, as well as keeping your information short and sweet. Like a miniskirt, it should be long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to capture your audience. Good journalism is crucial in upholding a strong and healthy democracy. Journalists act as advocates, holding responsible and accountable people in power. It is one of the reasons why it is called the fourth estate, because of its major influence. We all know that power has the ability to corrupt. And the idea is that journalists are the people on the outside looking into an established system, asking logical questions that sometimes cannot be answered. Very often we have seen people in power come up with policy programs that do not have the people in mind. And journalism brings that element. Thank you so much for your time. I'm available for any questions that you may have.